great feeling, man. I wish this upon everyone that ever wants to get to win this classic.
This is fantastic.
Oh, it's over!
It's over!
Made my first eagle in my life today. I'll never forget it from the back tees.
First classic, and I didn't quit, so I'm happy for that.
Thank you. It's awesome. Check this venue. I will always come to the tour, guys.
And yes, it is Friday, and finally, it's the Duckhook Classic show. Welcome, everybody. We have a great show lined up for you today. It's nice to have a show on a Friday, gentlemen. So let me say hello to everybody. We've got our champion on our left-hand side, Frikkie Bonnet. Hello, Frikkie. It's been a couple of months since your victory. Any sinking in of your achievement?
Yeah, look, I mean, I've got a trophy here next to me. It's lovely. You guys can't see it because of the screen. Let's just try. But yeah, no, it's let's see. Yeah, that's it. Love it. I see it every day while I'm working. So yeah, it's an awesome feeling, eh? Like I mentioned, I would love to have everyone have this feeling because it's really it's awesome, eh? Yeah.
Great. Michiel, you were the headline of the story for 80% of the tour. Many people did have a sore tear for you, but golf is golf, and that is what happens, and you learn from it. Reflecting back, what do you have to say?
Maz, look, Highland's Gate is my favorite ball, of course, in all of South Africa. It's scenic, it's beautiful. But looking back now, as a rookie, I think making mistakes there, the last few holes, it happens. I remember my wife, the first thing she asked me was, did I start drinking? I said, no, I didn't. But I still enjoy it. The prizes was brilliant and everything, you know, made some new friends. So I just love it, every minute of it.
And it was your first tour. I'm sure that you didn't quite expect the what is the good word? The occasion of everything, how big it was. Yeah. Which house did you stay in? Remind me quickly.
Viking House. So there's all new friends in the Viking House, and every time I see them at the Thursday League or wherever, it's new mates and new friends.
Yes.
So it was a fantastic 4 days away from home. Beautiful.
And I hope you're coming back to try again, to show the manner.
Yeah. Can't wait. Yeah.
And then Martin, yourself, coming in third, you had a sniff at it at one stage. I remember standing with you on the 18th tee box, and I'm like, Brew, you are right there. If you make a birdie here, and Frikkie makes a double, you could take this, and you were kind of nervous. Tell us about your tour.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. I think I took it a little bit more seriously in the sense of I took myself a moment to readjust of the shots and tried little three-quarter shots in the wind because that kind of got me the first couple of tours. So this was my fourth. But yeah, I remember you driving out to me and I'm like, okay, I don't tend to look at the leaderboard because I've fallen apart a little bit because of that. And you driving up, you said, listen, dude, if you make a birdie, I'm like, man, I've just hit it OB. You're like, okay, moving on. So you drove past. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'll just enjoy the last hole.
Yes, I remember that. Because
it was awesome.
The live scoring hadn't updated yet. So you were still there. And when you said, oh, it's gone OB, I went, oh, okay, bye. Came here for nothing.
Yeah, and I must say, Leon did the score capture and he knew I was in it. And I think he's played with me before. Didn't mention anything because I tend to like do little half shots or do not commit to a shot. So he didn't mention anything. When he finished, he's like, dude, what the hell? I'm like, oh yeah, whoops.
Oh,
so, but I mean, that's how I like to play golf. Yeah.
We have a whole bunch of people watching today, and I'm sure many of them from the Classic. So I'm going to say hello, everybody. We've got Andre Wessels here. Hello, Amal. Kan ons al boom for 2026? Yes, you can. Of course. Well, Shandon is watching. Shandon, we need you to come on. You promised me that you're coming this year on the Classic. So hopefully you'll be there. You'll really, really enjoy it. Karen. Hello, Karen. How's it, everybody? One of the more excited people to be watching the show. Frana is watching as well. Hello, Frana. Thanks for watching. And then we got Hansi's also excited. Finally, the Classic show is here. Welcome all. And then, who else? Mhala Tours Fats is watching, and thanks again to Mhala Tours for all that the added additions that they had for the tour. Not only putting for 10,000 Rand and hole-in-one trips, but also a trip that Frikkie is going on to Turkey. Frikkie, I don't know, we'll talk about that afterwards. Remember, let's talk about what to look forward to. Jacomin is watching. Piercia from Cape Town. Say hello. He says hello, Frikkie.
Lekker Piercia, hallo. Is jou kar al reg, dude?
Yeah, and he says, geez, what good memories. The boys from Cape Town was fantastic. They really enjoyed it. Vimpy was there. Hello, Vimpy. Hello, boys. Jenny's also watching, as always. Less Tequila, hey, Marty, says Fats. And Less Tequila, hey, Marty.
Yes, I downed it a little bit this year. I remember the last day at least.
Well, that's good. You say that like you didn't remember the last time.
The last evening was a bit of a blur. Yes.
Okay.
Or the year before. Let me not get caught on a falsie. It's the year before, not last year. The year before.
The year before.
Yeah.
But let me. This is funny. You'll like this. So Martin says to me, please relook that interview, because I interviewed him separately for third place, and he says just relook that interview because I don't know if I was talking English, right? I kind of forgot about that. And then when I was putting the stuff together and I wanted to get your comment in there in the evening, I realized what you were talking about because you were speaking some other language, the tequila.
Yeah, my tongue was Afrikaans and my words were English.
Yeah, I was like, let's just leave this out. So how it's going to work, everybody, we're going to reminisce. And we're going to go through day 1, 2, and 3. We've got a video for each day. Obviously, day 3, where it all happens, will be the longer of the videos. I think it's 12 minutes, so strap yourself in, have a beer for when we get there. And then after each video, we'll break down scores, leaderboards, scorecards, close to the pins, best of, this, that. Team Maz, Team Lukey, that was a big talking point. The Team Maz, Team Lukey, and can you believe the way it ended? We have to recalculate many times to see how that ended. Stay tuned. I won't give it away again. But stay tuned and you'll see how that all ended. Frikkie, we had 76 players, which was an absolute record for this 10th edition of the Classic. Unbelievable. Yeah. And I think we can go bigger this year. And trust me, it's not being announced yet, but there are things you do want to play this next one, eh, Frikkie?
Absolutely. Yeah, Mazel, like you mentioned, 76 players. I mean, it had a sort of a slow start when the bookings opened. And then suddenly it just boomed. I think around about April, thereabout, it just boomed. And I thought at some point we're not going to have enough space.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, in the end, it worked out fine. I think we had space for 80 in the end. And then, we had to give a couple of houses or so back. This year, obviously, there's a couple of new things that's going to happen. And if you're not going to be part of the tour, you're going to be missing out big time. There's just going or coming. You guys better book. There's already 5 guys that pre-booked already for the Classic, paid deposits. So, we've got 5 already.
Very good. There's going to be just think about it this way. This year is going to be Team Maz versus Team Frikkie. That already is going to take it to another level. Trust me. Because Frikkie's going to go all out to beat me. And I think that will add a whole new element. And we learn every year from every tour how to make things better. So let's get straight into it. Now, also, I was mentioning, if you have any stories or things that you would like us to mention, talk about, that we might not be thinking of, drop us a line and then we will bring it up. We promise not to bring up the house that almost burned down. So we won't bring up that one on day 1. Okay. But everything was fine in the end. And we actually were all heroes. So it goes with the theme song, because if there weren't some heroes in that house, things could have been a bit different for a house owner, shall we say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Right. So let's get straight into it. Let's go straight into it. So we rock up on day 1. Day 1, we play off the blues because we want to score some points. Obviously, the handicap goes down, but we want to score some points. But it's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of people that arrive on the practice green and the driving range, as we all get ready. It was the first time that we teed off for the 1st and the 10th to get everybody in. And people were ready. And not to mention, there was about 20-odd people there the day before. We all had a lekker braai at the Mafia house. Hansi and Jacomin opened the doors, and we had a great time as well. I was like, after that, we might as well make it a 4-day event. the way this is going.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. So we will plan for next time, for the next one, that we can accommodate even more early comers. So let's get to day one, and we'll check to you afterwards. It's the 10th edition of the Duckhook Classic. Yes, Classic 25, brought to you by Mhala Tours, is here. 76 people, players, will be competing for the title of the Classic champion. And not only that, the champion will walk away with an unbelievable trip to Turkey golf tour, brought to you by Mhala Tours. It's going to be so much fun. Two teams, Team Maz and the reigning champion, Team Luki, will be fighting it over 3 days as well. There's so much to look forward to. It's going to be epic. Welcome to Highland Gate. You've got some stuff to prove.
Yeah, man, it's now the fourth tour. So yeah, been in the runnings for 3 of the 4 years. So let's see if we can do it the same this year.
How's your build-up been?
Good. I think the golf is in a good space. So yeah, the guy that makes the least mistakes will take it at the end of the day.
You've been very, very excited to be here.
Yeah, no, I've been looking forward to this the whole year. I love this course. It's a great course, great design. It's more forgiving for the higher handicappers, wider fairways, all that stuff. So hopefully the golf game is here for the 3 days.
Luki, reigning champion, are you ready for this?
Maz, yes, I'm super keen. I think the course is in excellent condition. A lot of the guys came down yesterday. There's no wind to speak of, so I think it's setting up to be an absolute cracker of a day.
How has the build-up been for Team Luki? Are you ready to take Team Maz on?
Look, Maz, we've got a lot to do to take one up. The guys are super keen, very amped, spirits are high, so I'm hopeful, and I think that this year is the year that we might take one up.
Well, good luck to you and your team. Play well. Let 3 days of awesome golf be awesome.
It's the 10th Classic! Yeah! Exciting! Fantasmagories! Very excited!
You are touted as one of the favorites. Do you like that tag of being one of the favorites?
In a sense, no. But I'm coming here with no expectation.
So, guys from Cape Town, how was that first hole on the Classic?
Out of bounds and I made a pass, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
First hole nerves gone. Ready for action.
How was that first tee in front of everyone?
Carlos, top 5 after day 1. How did it go?
No, it went exceptionally well, Maz. Had a few faults here and there, but the driver was on song. Chipping was not that great, but you know, some putts made up for that. And yeah, it was a good 4-ball and just a fun day out there.
I played a 39 on the first 9, so I was -4. I had the bloody burger, and then yeah, it went bits up a bit. So now I finished on a +2 today, dropped 6 shots on the back 9. But I think I can rectify it tomorrow, so now I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm a bit saddened, but I'll get over it.
Yeah!
This is fantastic. It's my first time experiencing this. I love the gears, and especially when you've got a person like Bobby around with all the gears in the world as well. Good fella. It's been fantastic.
I think this is the best finish in the first day for me ever. So yeah, and also the second 9 was I think I shot at 35-22 points, which is the best ever. Started with on the 14th a birdie, made pars, and then the last hole again a great putt for a birdie. So very ecstatic. Was happy that the guys saw that. They all cheered. But yeah, it was awesome, man. Yeah, very ecstatic.
Michiel, well played today. Leading after day 1. Tell us about it.
Yeah, always awesome to be here. I love the scores. This first 9 that I played, the second 9 actually is way tougher than that side. And the wind wasn't that bad, so it's a very enjoyable day. Yeah.
Bring on day 2.
Yes, definitely. I can't wait.
Like I said, 76 is a record.
Well done, guys. I think we're going to just be humble for victory tonight. It's a long day tomorrow, playing all the pro teams. And yeah, just keep it there. Thanks everyone.
So Team Lukey with the bragging rights after day 1. They did play very well after day 1 and very, very happy. As you can see, everybody was very excited. The course looked magnificent, and it's so nice to see everybody gathering afterwards to welcome everyone back into the clubhouse. Michiel, you were excited. You had a great first round. I don't think you could have started any better. I'm going to put your scorecard up here quickly, and then you can give us some highlights. There he is, 2 birdies on the day.
Yeah, I think everybody I spoke to the first 9 was always going to be easier, I think, for most golfers or participating guys, except as if I listen to Frikkie now that he scored on the second 9. But to me, I tried to score better on the first 9 every day, and I just thought it played much easier. But yeah, 2 birdies there, 38. That is as good as I can play. To be honest, I was ecstatic.
Very good. And the only player under par at -1. I would agree with you that the back 9 is very difficult, like especially for people who've never played the course. There was a couple of guys rocked up, started on the back 9, and they were like, holy hell, what are we in for? This is how it starts, you know. 10, and then you get 11, and then you got that 12th, and then then the stroke 1 comes, and you think we're never going to get a chance. But yes, you set the pace. Frikkie, you were saying you had one of your best rounds there.
Yes.
You can see it right here. What a back 9.
Yeah, look, that first 9 was a bit shocking. Me and Martin, we struggled a bit. We played with Nico Creer and Granville, and they were giving us carrots on that one. And then luckily on the 11th, we started, talking back, and yeah, me and Martin, we did actually very well. And as you can see, that last finish, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, 2 birdies on the stroke 1, my first time that I've got a birdie on that one, and then that last par 5, you saw in the video, it was like a monster putt from nowhere, and I boxed it, and yeah, just got the 22 points.
Tell us about the stroke 1 birdie.
I can't remember. I think it was a good drive. No. It was actually
no, Frikkie, I remember.
Yeah, it was iron.
Can I tell you?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so Frikkie teed off with a 9 iron, and I hit driver. So I hit sandwich on. Frikkie laid up. He basically had a tap in birdie, and I struggled to make my birdie. So there's so many different ways to play that stroke 1. So I mean, I was almost defeated when I saw Frikkie also make birdie. I'm like, I drove him by 200 meters. I'm like, really, Frikkie?
Thank you for that. I forgot about the 9 iron. Yes.
9 iron?
Yeah,
wow.
9.
Because I can't clear that stuff. Doesn't matter from where I sit. I can't clear that other little in between. So took a 9-iron, laid up, and then I mean, obviously my third shot was just great. I mean, it was next to the hole, and yeah,
Yeah.
got it.
I'm sure that stroke one, but
Taking
quite a few
notes.
people. Yeah, Mikil?
I'm just taking notes of a 9-iron there and a stroke one.
Just on the
On
first
the-
day, just on the first day.
Just the
Eh?
first one.
Okay.
No, I don't think we'll get you over the seniors tee box from the back.
Jump into the tee box.
Yeah, you're going to be short. Martin, I didn't show your scorecard. Let's quickly run through your scorecard. You had 3 birdies on the day. Very nice.
Yeah, so I think the whole that stood out was that stroke one was obviously it's a good drive. I've always played that on the first day quite well, but I think the things that stood out to me vividly is the amount of pressure that a normal Duckhook game compared to the classic. I stood on that first tee box off on the green, I think putting for 3, and I looked at my watch and it said heart rate 135, and I'm like, I haven't done anything. But it's just the amount of stress you want that win, you want that ball to go in. So I mean that kind of was a little bit of an eye opener. And I think the other highlight was 18. I think I was just short for 2. So in the lip of the bunker, had a bunker shot. Now I'm thinking to myself, okay, the gallery's sitting behind, everybody's there. I just see myself thinning this thing into someone's head. So let me hit a nice bunker shot, almost hold it for eagle. Had a nice tap in birdie, but I think there was like 3-foot birdie. And as I was pulling the putter back, I've never shaken that much. I'm on a putt. And I told myself, I don't even know where I am on the leaderboard, but I nearly had a little bit of poo coming out just because of the nerves of everybody watching. It's amazing. It's excellent.
That's day one. Because you just want to do well. You just want to be in contention at the end of it. And you know there's just one big number that can spoil the tour on, you can lose the tour on day one for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let us have a look at the 4-ball alliance. This was interesting to see what was the winning 4-ball of the day. Grant, Ronnie Wolherter, Rudolph Broderick, and Jonita Broderick. They were on 88 points, minus 16. Keep that in mind. Let's see what the next 2 days' 4-ball alliance scores were. We had a lot of closes to the pins, which was great. We had 5 every day. And a nice prizes up for grabs. So I'll let you go through this, Fricky. But as you can see, the par 3s everywhere. And there's 5 par 3s on the golf course.
Yeah. So, par 3 third, it was Mr. Henning, Doctor. He got the Mhala Tours voucher. And then Mr. Simon got the bar runner on the par 3 7th. Myself got the brandy, which was helping a little bit. Another Mhala Tours for the par 3 15th for Mr. Frana. And then Granville on the par 3 17th. Got that little tumbler. Well
and let's
done.
remind everybody that, was it the 15th? That the top 4 of the best of the par 3s, which was this one, it was not only that hole, that was the hole in one hole, but the top 4 of the best of the par 3s would go into a 10,000 Rand putt-off on the putting green. We'll have a look at that all afterwards and just show you how not close people got. I think Fats chose nice positions and the guys had no idea. I think the closest one was probably within just short of a meter to, But there was a couple of guys, Frana, I think every day went for that thing. He was loving the par 3s.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously the guys also tried to practice beforehand. So just before everyone teed off, everyone was, anticipating whether the starting point of the putting will go, and they practiced, and he did very well. I must be very honest. It was great.
And then they practice, and then Fats comes in and goes like across the green like that. And
Absolutely.
Like, no chance. Just quickly going back to this. So Dylan Madison, -2 on the day. And then, as we mentioned, Frana there, -1. Jonita, -1. I think she had a couple of goes at the 10,000 Rand over the 3 days. Kevin Ho as well. And then a whole bunch of even pars, including Andre Edward, Graham de Villiers, Granville Williams, Henning Peters, and Simon Mayer. Let's move swiftly along to the best of the par 4s on day one. Jonita taking it -5. Well done, Jonita. Go Team Maz. Yes, you'll see the blue ones. Looks kind of even here at this point. Brandon Fenter, -3. Kieran, very good, -3. Divan from Cape Town, -2. Fricky, you were there. Did you play them? What was the 6? You made a 3-pointer, and then the 9th.
Yeah, I think it's basically just stroking holes for me. So that kind of helped with the par. So, that was basically it.
And McKeel right up there, -2, with 2 4-pointers. Look at that, the 6 and 9 4-pointers. So those were your birdies, I assume. Yeah. Very nice. So best of the par fives. As we come to expect, Donnie Geldenhuys tops this many times. -3 for him. Frikkie, you were there. -2, also taking advantage of the par fives. That birdie on the stroke one really did help. Jaco Jacobs featuring on again. Steady as ever. Bobby, Gerard de Bruyne, Martin, you were there. -1. Sudesh, Kun, Devon, Grant. So, McKeel, you not quite there. The par fives didn't treat you as well. Let me ask you, how was your 11th? Can you remember on day one?
Yes, actually all 3 days I played the 11th quite well.
Nice.
That's a downhill one. That the second shot has got this. Yeah. I mean, I never tried to do this on the second hole. It's way too long for me. I'm not a long hitter, so I think that's one of the contention for that par fives.
Okay. I can tell you, that par 5 11th, every day I had a decent drive. Every day I was like 110 out for my third shot. And every day I made 7 or 8 from 100 meters. I think the first 2 days I'd like literally shank them. And the third day I came up short. So I'm like, okay, so obviously I can't hit it from 100 meters. I'm going to have to go backwards. So next time I'm going to try and lay up to 150 and see how that goes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's also my nemesis hole.
That thing, man. And it's so nice when you stripe a drive down there because there's, it can be kind of narrow. And then you're like, yes, I've got this. And then you just get it. Anyway, that is another one. You get there and the nerves start going because you're thinking, come on, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, Maz versus Lukey. Here we go. Day one. So, team Lukey, 1,018 individual stable points. When you add all of his, how many players is that? 36 players minus the one. We took out the worst score of the day from each team. And then Team Maz came in on 971. So we were 47 behind. And from then already, the Team Lukey loyalists were like, And I also thought, sure, that's going to be a big gap to make up on the day. We did have a house competition, and how that worked, and I'm only going to show you the results afterwards, is that the average points for each house would form the leaderboard, and there were so many. So we rattled them off. Can we remember? Besides the Dutchy house, the Tequila house, the Irish Rock house, the Masters house, what is yours? Viking house, the Mafia house. Oh, there was plenty. Braibruki house. So the team would come together and their points. And I think most of the time the average was about 28 point something. So for next year that if you can beat 28 point something, then you're right in it. So that was the conclusion of day one. Just to add to day one was that the evening functions were great. A lot of people, a lot of gears going on. And the guys did very well. I must thank Hansi for all the help he did in getting prizes for us as well. That was there in the last day. So we really felt spoiled. Brian says, such a nice event. I'll have to make a plan this year. Yes. So you and Shandon, right? And Dana Perimal. So that's 3 extras. So if we got all 76, now we're on 79.
Yes.
Hansi says, you are missing out every year, Mr. Owen. Willie Kukumur, Duckhook coming home. Makofle. You're not wrong. Makofle is on the calendar for Sunday 2, if I'm not mistaken. Nice that you're watching, Willie. It's been a long time. If you didn't know, Willie and his partner Ricky won the team match play at some point in time. Do you know that? Remember that?
100%.
So, obviously, Makofle is too far for him to come drive and play with us nowadays. So. Come on, Willie.
Hallo Willie, hoe gaat het?
Right, let's move on to day 2. And this was day 2. Now, we played off the back. Most guys tried to behave in their cading in day 1. Some didn't, but this is how it all unfolded. It's day 2 of Classic 25 and we're playing off the pro tees. The challenge is on who can really pull their game together on moving day. Get into day 3 and be in contention for Mhala Tours Turkey trip.
What a shot, boy! Come there!
A second bite at the course. How do you play it different today?
Yes, this looks totally like a different course. Compared to yesterday, this is a different course. I don't think I flew this far from Cape Town, so yeah, just get it out there and see what happens.
Listen, I played like I made a 9 on the second hole I made an 8. And actually Mhala said it was the easiest hole, so I was very scared after that. But anyway, it went good. So I know the course now, the Capies know the course now, so actually we're excited.
I think yesterday was a bit intimidating, playing it for the first time. Back 9, this was our back 9 yesterday, it went better. So hopefully today we can start off well.
And move up the leaderboard so you don't tee off so early tomorrow.
Yeah. Have a good breakfast.
Ronnie,
Hi.
1 year before.
Yes.
What advice do you give to people playing with the tips?
Try to limit the damage. I mean, today, I don't necessarily think you're going to win it today, but you can lose it today.
Oh, we're just going to hit bombs all day and keep it simple.
Pitching wedge, lob wedge, 9 iron, and play from there.
Cheers, teamers!
Oh, shit. No, Buffalo.
Buffalo!
Of what day?
Hansi, enjoying the view. Enjoying the view, Hansi. George, what's happening? We're on 18.
Yeah.
How far are we away from the water? From the green?
230 to carry the water car. Is that it? 225 to carry the water.
Are we taking bets here?
We can.
Okay. If you make it over, I'll get you a drink.
Cool. If I chunk it, I'll buy you a drink.
What do you think, Carl?
I think he's going to land up bailing right towards that tree.
So Des, is he going to get over or not?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I just got it heavy.
Oh, it's over!
It's over!
Oh, it's
What's
up,
Bummy? Yeah, my boy!
What a great second round. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm elated. I mean, yesterday's round was just absolutely awful. So to be able to recover from that and really play, which was in fact a low round for the day, is very pleasing.
Somebody said you moved 51 spots up.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right, yeah, because I was right at the bottom.
Great round again today. -5, second place. How did it go?
Very well. I made my first eagle in my life today, and I'll never forget it from the back tee, so it was very special. Again, that first 9 is so much easier, I think, for everybody. Turning at 38, and then the last 5 holes here was very tough to stay. I was just hanging on. 17th, I've putted 4 times. It wasn't even a long putt, so I was just glad to finish up. Yeah.
6-shot lead going into day 3. Are you ready? What's the plan?
Keep it together, I think. Keep it in play, and yeah, just finish it off. Hopefully, yeah.
Speak prize at the end of it. So you got to focus.
Yeah, the guys been giving me trouble. They say there's problems at Turkey. Maybe I should go for second, but no way. I'm going for first place.
Great round. We had a great 4-ball. Yeah, and we just took it as it came, and it was quite nice. It wasn't too difficult. The wind behaved a little bit, and yeah, it was just good fun. Had a great 4-ball. That's all. That's the thing that made the difference.
Difference between today and yesterday?
I don't know. Yesterday was just a bit unlucky. Like too much spin, and I think I went for was chasing the pins. And today is just go back middle back to the greens and then just putt it out. And the putter luckily worked today.
In contention for day 3. Big day tomorrow. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, it was a bit disappointing yesterday, but now today's it's got the tails up.
Play today. Well done everybody realizing that it's
Irish Broadcast 29.05 is leading the house competition. Day 2, Team Man.
Good comeback, good comeback. What a comeback it was from Team Maz there. We made a bit of inroads there, flipped the script on day 2 just to take the wind out of Team Nuki's sail. And then because anyway, it's kind of very even going into day 3. Let's go straight to you, Michiel. Minus, what was that? -6 to lead the tournament. Brilliant. You must have thought to yourself, yes, I'm in this, of course.
Yeah, sure, Maz. Playing from a championship tee is the first time in my life. The Eagle's always been avoiding me, so to make it on such a beautiful course and a competition style, I'll never forget it. Fricky was with me and he took a video of me. I started running. Unfortunately, my English ran out as well, so the video was terrible, but I'll cherish it. You know, for 48 years, I didn't make one eagle, and then I think 2 weeks later, I made another one.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, this golf thing is just a funny game. Yeah, I love that too. It was my favorite day of the whole tournament, obviously.
But at 38, that must be close to one of your personal bests on a front 9.
Yeah, 36 or 35 is my best actually at Marcasia, but it's Nico's.
Very good. I'm going to take you to the day 2 tournament of the Pro Tees. And the Pro Tees is very intimidating, especially on the first, when you have to see how much you first got to cover, because the first almost becomes a par 5 straight off the bat of the back. Cobus Kruger, -7, 43 points, absolutely dominated the round off his 34 handicap. Michiel coming in with -5. Henry Sim, Mark McConaughey, Bernard Schulz, Karuna, myself was there on even. Frikkie, +2, Jaco Jacobs +2, and Leon Oosthuizen. So it was very nice to see Cobus come and take a trophy, even though it is a classic trophy and not a league trophy, but a trophy it is. Frikkie?
Yeah, -7.
Take us through his scorecard.
Yeah, look, on -7, it's awesome for Cobus to do that great. If you look at these pars with the 3 points, bogeys with 3 points. So, I mean, that helps. I mean, obviously from the tips, that's crazy good golf. I mean, obviously not a big, long hitter, Cobus himself, but he put himself in positions where he could score. He's got 2, 3, 4 pointers as well, which is, that's crazy good. Well done. And he deserved the win.
Cobus should play off the back more often. If you want Ryan to change you going forward, sure. Young guest. Play from the back. Frikkie, let's have a look at your scorecard. To stay in contention, +2, not as good as day 1, but you were there.
Yeah, look, I mean, obviously, from my point of view, I was more in awe with playing with Michiel on that day. I mean, he started with a birdie and then had that eagle, and it's like, you know, I said to myself, there's no ways I'm going to catch this guy. I mean, he's hitting great drives, he's consistent, he's getting onto the greens. And then, I'm just, plodding along in the end. Made a couple of mistakes. I think, 3 blackouts there. And that 16th, again, that bunker is just...
Yes, take us through that 16th.
Yeah, it's a stupid bunker, that little thing. But, I found myself on the second shot in that bunker. And then left it in the bunker, left it in the bunker, left it in the bunker.
Hey,
Did I
no.
say again, left it in the bunker? And then I got out and yeah, I said to the guys, now made a 7, and now Graham said to me, no, Fricky, just count again. And I said, no, man, it can't be more than that. And we go, and yes, I made an 8 in the end. So that's my snowman, and from there I was a bit broken. I mean, at that point, I was trying to chase McKeel, and yeah, can't even count. So yeah, it was tough. Yes, but I mean, yeah, like I said, I mean, I want to focus on that day for McKeel. I mean, that was really awesome seeing him. That, I mean, he was 9 shots in the end, ahead of us, or me in the end, and he couldn't set a foot loose on that day. And yeah, I'm not going to cry, but yes, it was such great golf from him. And yeah, well done, Michiel. I mean, that day
Thank
was
you.
definitely, in my view, yours. Yes, like it.
Yeah.
You nailed us big time there.
Made
No
big
challenge.
inroads.
Thank you.
While you're talking about hacking it in the bunker, Fricky, I want to remind people that bunkers can be unplayable, right? So
Yeah.
if you get stuck in a bunker, you can actually take it out and take a 2-shot penalty and then carry on. Remember for next year, in case
Yeah, but
you are in
remember,
a situation.
if you hit your third shot
Making
in
notes.
there, you take our unplayable, it's another 2. Just try again,
Yeah, but this is the rut that you get yourself into.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
And then you've taken 7, and then,
yes, no, it was sad.
Martin, how did your day go?
I think it was. I think it's the 9th. Yeah, that was terrible. I topped it. Yeah, so obviously now looking back, I remember the shitty holes, and I thought to myself, yes, if I just didn't make an 8 here, I could have won it. I could have nipped Fricky.
Yeah, small
But
margins.
no, the 9th. Yep. I think I topped the first one left, and I'm like, okay, let's retee. Pushed it out right into, let's call that Yaku's Valley. And yes, I think also making a turn after an 8, you're like, yes, defeated. And then after that hole, made a 7, and I thought, there goes my turn. I just started to enjoy it. So, and it's actually, looking back at the videos, quite intimidating being with 3 Dutchy House guys in the 4 ball. You kind of think they're going to take you to in the bush and take you out somewhere. But no, it was actually quite a joy.
Yes. And well done to the Dutchy House for all their shirts again. They all rocked up with their 16 different shirts, making a good effort there. I think they'll set a standard, and maybe other teams this year will have their own shirts for day 2, because as you know, day 3 we wear our tour shirts. Let's go through the rest of it. So overall, once day 2 was finished, there we have it. Michiel Boshoff on -6, a 9-shot lead with Fricky Barnard, the only player under par after day 2. Jaco Jacobs +4, riding the Karuna +5. So that would make up the final 4 ball for day 3. Martin +6, Henning +7, Henry +7, Leon hanging in there +7, Donnie hanging in there +9, and Jamie also had his first tour. And I'm glad he came. I'm glad he won the Masters so that he could come, because he's not going to miss another one. He's like,
Yeah.
where have I been all these years? And that comes a couple of comments here. Jenny says, I just went for the jaw and experience, and it looked like you had a lot of fun, Jenny. And PC says, only 243 sleeps until the Classic 2026 at Highland Gate. So I guess
Like
he's
it.
coming, Fricky. PC, you coming.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
absolutely.
And then Hansie says, sal jy die kids weer alleen kan los die jaar? Ja, of course. Okay.
Good.
Thanks,
Good.
Hansie. All right, let's go through some of the other things. The 4 Ball Alliance, what was the last one? -16. Yo, look at this, -27. But that helps when Cobus Kruger is shooting absolute lights out. Ricky Pereira in the 4 ball, Bernard Schultz and Mark McConaughey. That is -27.99. That's almost a ringer score, that.
Well, there is a couple of ringers.
I don't think
there.
I've ever seen a 9. Yeah, I've never seen a 9-pointer.
I've never
incredible.
seen a 9-pointer.
Sure.
Holy smokes, yeah, you're right.
Ricky, if you're watching, or Cobus, can you think back? Because Ricky must have made a 5-pointer and Cobus a 4-pointer. Or the other, or they both, well, you can't get 4.5 points each. So something happened there. Very good. Well done, gentlemen. Moving through to the pin winners on the day. Dylan Madison playing well in the par 3s and the par 3 third. Ricky?
Yes, so we've got Mr. Henry from Highland also getting the bar on the par 3 7th, par 3 13th, PJ got the Branas, and then
How long did that Brannas last, PJ? Was it finished by the time you left?
never. I think he still has it. On the par 3 15th, I got one for the Mhala tours, and then Ruan Wenzel on the par 3 17th, he got the tumbler.
Yes.
I can't even remember my par 350 there. Yes, like what a great shot there.
It'd be nice to have pictures for these guys, but you don't see them pretty much the whole tour. They're like come and go, and then it's prize giving. You put the stuff together, like, oh, I don't have this guy's picture. We need to try and make a plan that we can get everybody going through a hooky to take pictures before we tee off.
Okay.
That's another story on its own. Let's look at the best of the par threes. So here's the best of the par threes on day 2. And again, Quibus, Dylan, Dierwald, and Frana and Glenn Williams would partake in the Mhala Tours 10,000 Rand putt-off. -4 for the top 2. And well done, Dierwald, -3. Good to have you on your first tour. I'm sure you'll be back for another one. Glenn Williams, as you heard earlier in the first day, loved it. I'm sure he'll be back. Jaco was -1. Vanessa, well done, -1. Anton, Bernard, Cornell, and Flicky featuring on even par. Don't forget, this was off the back, which makes it even harder. When you think of the par 3 third, you're almost clearing 180 meters, or 75 meters, just to get to that green.
Yeah.
This is the par 4s, Martin.
Yeah, so Quibus, let's just check that 6 hole. So he made the 4-pointers. I'm assuming in the 4 ball somebody made a 5-pointer. But he was -4. Leon also really good round. Michiel up there again. Another couple of 4-pointers. And there's your eagle, 5-pointer. I must say, I think we were just ahead of Michiel, and that shouting, it's nice to be in that atmosphere, even though you're not in the 4 ball. But that was awesome just to kind of witness from a distance. George -2, Henry -2, then Bernard and a couple of guys rounding out you. They're also there -1.
There we go. And the best of the par 5s to round this one off. There we go. Michiel topping the list again. 3-pointers on 3 occasions. Loving the par 5s. Donnie, as always, making a birdie there.
Yeah.
Dylan a birdie. Grant Westphal played well. Good to have him there. I'm sure he'll be back. Yakumin, nicely played. But 13 points overall was the top dog, and Michiel once again showing the way on the best of the par 5s on day 2. I just want to say, not Jenny, Mark says, and this is to the 4 Ball Alliance, he says, that day, every one of us just clicked. Should have been playing in a meat comp.
Yeah. Yes.
Then what happened with Team Maz and Team Luki? You saw in the video that Team Maz pulled it back, but let's have a look at the numbers. 144 for Team Maz this time, and 978 for Team Luki. So the differential went down. Oh, we took him because we made up quite a bit of points there going into the final day. Very tight, very tight. Would Team Maz be dethroned finally? Any questions, guys, on the chat line, please? Jenny says, Martin must also promise not look me up his house again. Lock me out. Lock me out. Sorry, the font is very small. What happened there? Tell us, Martin.
Yeah, was it? No, I'm not stupid. So no, they came rocking to everyone's house, boomboxing, and I told everyone, don't open the door. I said, if they're in, they're not getting out. So I'm
Correct.
like, no, I was, it felt like hostile, like leaning down, like, no, they're there, don't go. I felt like, honestly, a good sport. Yeah, it was fun. No, Jenny, I will lock you out again. I promise.
Nice. We were also on the receiving end because at some, who knows what time, Highland de Bruto and his crowd rocked up, hooting that entire valley. Noisy. And I couldn't believe the next morning when I said to you guys in our house, did you hear those clowns making such a noise? And everybody was like, we heard nothing. I'm like, holy cow. We also had to keep the door closed because yesterday come and that's the end of that. So just so you know, gents, if you're going to rock up at 3 in the morning, we're not going to open for you. Go to the Dutchy house. Oh, no, wait, you couldn't.
Yeah, never.
Ooh, ouch.
So just before we get to the next point, I just quickly want to just build on that one. So obviously our house, which is the Irish Rock, our rooms is at the bottom, like next level bottom. So as soon as you get to the bottom side, you can't hear what's going outside. So anytime I'll sleep again in that house, and anyone can come and make noise as long as we can lock our door. No one can bother us. All good, no problem, eh?
That's to see if we're in the same house next year. I don't think so.
Yeah.
It's a bit far away, to be honest. Yes.
Well, apparently not too far enough, because I
Not
mean,
far enough,
we're still there.
Need another state. Okay, there's day 3 video about to come up. Now, this is the long one because obviously there's a lot happening on day 3. And as customary, and this is what you got to look forward to when you are leading, you're going to have me on your shoulder and everybody waiting for you. Just to paint a bit of a picture, it was McKeel's day all day. All day. And then as you start refreshing, and then I think we saw him made that 9 on the par 5, and we thought, oh no, don't do it. And then the pressure gets to a person. And unfortunately, the pressure got him. But like I said, we live to fight another day. Here's day 3.
Move your body out your seat. Clap your hands and stamp your feet. Keep on moving to the beat. We're living on funky streets. Brother, sister, feel the heat. Welcome everyone you meet. Clap your hands and stamp your feet. We're living on
Wat is een liedje gezongen?
Ja, somber. Ja, een nice somber one.
4 water.
I've been better. It's a long day today.
Morning.
Hello, good morning.
Goeiedag weer.
Tot jullie.
Morning, how are you?
Good, and you? How's the day going?
Well, I literally just arrived at the last minute.
Awesome.
Did everything at the last minute, so now we're going to get started and just have as much fun as yesterday. I just hope I can remember more today than what I did yesterday.
Lekker ronde.
Team Mads, Team Lucky.
Beauty!
Move your body out your seat. Clap your hands and stamp your feet. Keep on moving to the beat. We're living on funky streets. Brother, sister, feel the heat. Welcome everyone you meet. Clap your hands and stamp your feet. We're living on funky streets. We're living on funky streets.
In the middle, now second shot is going to be the challenge.
Hallo.
Start it off for yellow. Jakey, you've been here as well, also not making it just on the last bit. Are you feeling confident today?
Yes, I think ultimately from the experience from previous classics, and I think it's going to be my third last 4 balls, so yeah.
Well done.
We're going to go low.
You obviously played like a monster yesterday. Are you ready for today?
Yes, I'm shaking, but that's why we play this game, to enjoy, and it's a privilege to be here on a Friday morning, so perfect day. Can't wait to get started.
So how do you feel?
Listen,
what's the game plan today for you?
Get in your heads. That's all. Rassie, in your head. In your head.
Nice, Maury.
Yes.
Happy?
Very happy, eh? Part 3 is going good.
How's today going?
Yeah, good. Getting nice bounces. Enjoying the day. Good football. Just hope the wheels don't come off. That's good. Ecstatic actually. I had no idea. He came to me on the tee box at 18. He said, "Do you know what's going on?" I said, "No clue." But I had such played such good shots. Left a couple out there as all golfers do, and you could have, should have. But awesome 3 days of golf. For me, putting 3 days in a row, can't put a price on it.
After a long day of chasing greens and sinking putts, there's only one beer. A real beer. Vintage Lager for the Duckhook golfers.
Cheers!
First classic and I didn't quit, so I'm happy for that. It's a win.
And
it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
This year the Classic, I enjoyed so much. There was more ladies.
Terrible, man. Yes. It's worse than the majors. It's just like very. Hopefully, 4 shots away. So we'll see. Let's just have
nerves on a tee shot.
Terrible. Yes, like it. I was like, I even changed the glove just to grip it, man. All depends what Martin does now, eh? Jaco also is here. Ah, shame. I have to go for it. Shouldn't probably, but I'm gonna try and just play to the right. Hopefully there's a fade. And yeah, let's see how it goes. Yeah, go! Yes. Take it. I'll take it. Ah, it's better. It's now better. Whew. It's over. Lovely, man. Yeah. Let's hope I can just 3-putt from here. Goed. You can go. Ja. Dank je, Dick. Oké. Hold on. Thank you. Dank je, man. Thank you. I knew you could do it this morning. I told you.
Ja. Ek sou 'n ryk man gewees as ek vandag op jou gebed het, hè?
Ou frikadelle. Ou frikkie hoor. Jy pas goed wel. Wat sê die goat, hè? Yes, well done, frikkie. Well done.
Moritz,
Yeah.
what did you think of that finish?
That's excellent. I mean, he's been looking for it so long, and we're all emotional for him. It's such a well-deserved. Another addition to his very impressive Duckhook resume. I'm so glad for that guy. He deserves it.
I'm happy that Frikkie won again, but now he's got to step back and let some of us have a chance.
Yes!
Yeah, but it was amazing. I think it was really cool playing in the third last four ball. All the gears, all the everything, it was great. And yeah, I think Frikkie winning, I did tell him last night that he was going to win. So I don't know if you believe me or not.
I'm so glad for Frikkie. I mean, yeah, it's the only one that he needed to win. Yeah, so I'm very glad for him. Yeah, it's awesome. Take this venue. I will always come to the tour, guys.
Michiel, well done. Third place at the Classic, your first Classic. Take us through your day.
Obviously, it was a hard start. Starting with a 7 in the first after a nice drive, and I just tried to hang on. It didn't happen this time, but I'd like to be back next year.
Still a great effort to finish third.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
What do you learn about the final round that you take into next year?
I think just to avoid the big traps, rather play it more safe. But in any case, it happens, and that's what it is.
I'm looking so good, feeling so fly, shooting for the stars, shining so bright. I've been working late, my face ready for whatever. I'm feeling so good, looking so fly, wanna feel it too. Come on,
Very happy, ecstatic. Yes, it's a great feeling, man. I wish this upon everyone that ever wants to get to win this classic trophy. It's really awesome. It's an honor to be the champ.
Thinking about all those people that were waiting for you to come in.
Man, I mean, a record field. I think to me that's it, the 10th edition of the Classic. There's so many things. I mean, you know, just walking that bridge, for instance. I mean, knowing that there's a chance that you can take it. Awesome feeling. I can't explain it. You need to be here. It's awesome.
Team Frikkie versus Team Maz next year.
I'm looking forward to that one. I'll be honest. I definitely have a couple of players already in mind. So I think there's going to be a great bantering already starting in January, I would say. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. You can't choose me, I can't choose you. So go Team Frikkie, eh?
8 days, 4 rounds in Turkey. That's going to be unbelievable.
That hasn't sunk in yet. I'll be honest. You know, thinking about that massive prize. I mean, it's over 50,000 rand that it's worth. I think that hasn't sunk in. I'm looking forward to that. I mean, it's going to be an awesome experience. Fats did mention that there's going to be 24 odd players, so yeah, it's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to that one. I'm definitely going.
There we have it, day 3. Well done, Fricky.
Thank you,
It's
man.
quite
So,
emotional. I must say it's quite emotional
well
because I watched McKeel's interview and I can see how heartbroken he is. He was so close. And then there's you as well. It was like, I had tears in my eyes a lot that night. I must be honest. But yes, I must say thank you to Crystal and Bianca for all the videos that they took. It wouldn't be the same without them. I must just not play. Then I can take videos all day and tell a proper story.
No, you want to play there, man. So like I mentioned, I mean, yeah, everyone wants to play, so it's nice to have the videos, and I'm going to commend you guys. It was a great video watching this, but you also want to play. So no, yes, like awesome feeling in the end.
And it's also nice when you sit and they pan across the people and they just keep panning and it's just more people and it's people and players and you look at and you know every single one of them. You've either played around a golf with all of them, you've had a beer with all of them, you've had a double brandy and coke with all of them, or you've had a loop dop with some of them, and you just think it's such a nice community to be able to put together and have everybody together for 3 days.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, good fun.
Yeah. Now, Fricky, sorry, if I want to add on to what you actually in the interview said, it's something you can't explain. You have to be there. So I think if the Chocho is going to bite, if you've been there once, you said, listen, I'll move heaven and earth, but this is kind of that week you book out for the year, and you look forward to it every year. So no, it's honestly, I think this is my 5th one coming up, and I'm definitely going. Hell or high water, but no, wouldn't miss it for the world.
And Fimpy wouldn't miss it either. Says best experience ever. He came one, then missed one, and then he was back, and then he was like, all right. Even Wayne had come. He'd missed a few, right? And he'd come when we were still staying at the Sticks. Remember that, Fricky?
Yeah.
And that wasn't quite the same tour. And when he came for this one, he just sat there going, "Holy cow, this thing changed." Because when back those days we were like 36 guys. You know, there's a different tour, completely different. So. Yeah. Anyway. Well done to everybody. Let's go through day 3. Here was the leaderboard of the day 3 competition, which was off the club tees. And Marius van Heerden shoots -4, 40 points to take a little trophy home with him. Granville Williams -2, Stefan Lombard -2. And don't forget, we have a little side money game going on here at the same time. So they made a bit of moolah. I think Marius must have been happy with his takings. Frana, 5th, Brandon tied 6, Fricky Diavolt. Jonita, Kyle, and Martin, all on +1. That's how that ended. Let's just give you an insight on what Marius did on the day. 21 points in the front 9, then had a blind of the back 9, 19 points. Not as many points, but 2 birdies to go with. That 9 on the 11th cost him a little bit, but still managed to shoot 40 points. Very nice. Then what did it mean? Well, as you saw, the overall meant that Fricky had taken it +4, Martin +7, Mikhail +8, Jakob +9, another good finish for him. One of the reigning champions, Leon, after a bit of a shaky start, managed to hang on to finish tied 5th. Jamie Sherry, Donnie, always there. Congratulations. I could go through these pages, but there'd be like 8 of them, 7 of them. And Vicky Bayer. Scorecards quickly. Let's start with you, Martin, this time around. Okay, let's start with Mikhail. Mikhail, people want to know. What happened? 969.
I felt good in the morning and so on, but as Fricky said, or maybe I said it, I just started off on the first actually making a terrible 7, and I just tried to hang on. I didn't play well the first 9 at all, and then obviously from 15 my wheels just came off completely, and that's it. You know, it happens, and I think I'll value it more the next time. It's emotional for me in a different way than it is for Fricky, and he's a great champion. I'm glad for him, and I think he's a better champion than I am at the moment because he really valued it and he really enjoyed it, and it was just awesome. It's a pity, and as I said, my wife WhatsApped me and said, "What are you drinking or what's going on?" But so it's difficult to explain how it unfolded. I can't explain it myself, but it wasn't only the last 3 or 4 holes. Actually, the first hole as well. I just, when you have a putt, you just don't have the feeling, whatever. It just goes away. But that's what it is, and I'm definitely going back. I'm looking forward to it.
It just shows you golf, eh? What a unique game. where it's just you, and it can put so much pressure on you, and it's all between the ears, because one or two bad thoughts or a bad run can totally derail things, and it's how you bring yourself out of it is what you have to take from it, really, Frikkie?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, as soon as we get to my scorecard, I'll build a little bit on this one.
But let's do
Yeah.
Martin.
Yeah.
Martin?
Yeah, I think I had a solid day. That I think I had a couple of tops, but I mean, I think I missed one or two birdies, and the birdie on the fourth was actually so funny. I think I hit it just short for two, and as I hit the putt, Leon had the saying. So I played the same four ball for 3 days for the last 2 days, except it's played the last day with Henry for the first time. So it's also like a joy having the same group of guys. But I remember hitting that birdie putt on 3, and as I hit it, Leon had the saying where he drove me once or twice, and he said, "No, my drives are cute." And as I hit it, I felt like I duffed it, and I said, "Oh, that's a cute putt." Then I walked after it like wanting to mark it, and it just rolled in. So on the end, you mess up the odd hole, then you get back the other one. But 11 and I think 14, yeah, that 8 is it's been haunting me for a while. I'm waiting for September. I'll get on some redemption, but it's you think you're in it and you overthink shots, and it happens quickly. So I think anybody, and then 16, 17, 18, you're like, what, we out of it, and then you have a joll again. So no, if we don't overthink it, I think the game's going to be much easier.
And again, the perfect golf course, that back nine, just to test everybody's nerves. We've had many videos where guys are absolutely terrified. Frikkie, here's your scorecard.
Yeah, Mazzo, from my point of view, I mean, I made 20 points on the first 9, and I really felt like I was struggling. I mean, yes, there was a couple of shots that I gained onto Michiel, but I mean, that birdie on I think it was a 5th hole that Michiel made. I said to Jaco at some point, how are we going to catch this guy? Because, I mean, he was 9 shots ahead, and, he made the birdie, and, I made a par in the end, but I think he had like 4 points in the end. So, I gained 4 shots there, but then steady going through. I mean, obviously the 5th was a bit of a shocker for all of us. I mean, I think my third shot, the third shot, went to the right a little bit and just over the bunker and bounced, and then couldn't find it, which was a bit strange. And then obviously Michiel on his side, I think he made a 9 in the end. So from that point of view, I mean, where it turned for me in the end was that par on the 15th. Michiel made a 6, I think it was, and I want to build on his side. Where I think he had a 7 iron and he got into the bunker at the end, and then it was actually not a bad bunker shot, and he just rolled into the other bunker. And then from there, it was just downhill for him in the end. I think he found the other bunker again, if I'm not mistaken, after the third shot or so, and then made the 6. And from my point of view, I made a par. Obviously being on the green and him going over, it wasn't nice to see. And I mean, I could see that from that point of view. It kind of got to him. I made the par in the end, and then Michiel came to me and he says, "You know what? We square at this point." And I was like, "I can't think that." And then we gone through the shots, and yes, at that point on the 16th, we were exactly the same. And then, I almost didn't clear the gorge. Well, I didn't clear the gorge. Went to the 16th tee, re-tee, found my ball in the end. And then Michiel obviously got that bunker where I was on the 16th. And, teed it into the gorge semi. And then, again, like I said, I think it was a 9 in the end for him. And then at that point, it just turned, I think it was 3 shots then ahead of him at that point. But I mean, like you guys mentioned, it can turn so quickly. I mean, at that point, I thought I was still, chasing Michiel, and he's going to make a turn. And Jaco also made a birdie on that 16th. And it's like there's so many guys around you that can change the thing for you. And then, in the end, it worked out for me. That last hole, I never want to relive that again. That was terrible.
I was going to ask you some
Yeah,
that last hole, because I'm sure there's more now that you looked at a video that you can add to it.
Yeah, I think the scary part for me is when you prop the little mic here in front of me, and now I need to tee off, and you hear everything that I say and my little prayers and whatever. And and I think to myself, just be yourself. Forget about this little mic that's here. They can hear you, so what? It's fine. But it's still in your head. And so the tee shot was average. It wasn't that long. And then obviously the second shot, I wanted to have like a 130 meter shot in. And I managed to chunk it, and I had 160 odd in. So obviously 30 meters longer than what I wanted to. And yeah, kind of sliced it in the end. So the whole day, the contact wasn't great, but I didn't have that massive slice. And then luckily it went over the water and found myself in that little collective area. And in my view, probably the best putt I've ever had in my life. From that distance, let's say it's about 20 odd meters, whatever,
Yeah.
sticking it like this. Part of my life. And experience of a lifetime. Unfortunate, Michiel, again, like I said, it's saddened to see a guy, go down that bad in the end. But in my view, you're still a champ. I mean, the way that you played the first 2 days, I played with you on the second day. In my heart, what a champion for you. And I definitely think this year, if you're going to play, I want to be in your four ball. I want to see how you're going to win this thing. Because between you and Martin, I think we're going to have a winner downstairs. You'll see. Mark my words.
I like
I'm
that.
sure Miles wants it as well.
Oh gosh, I have to play 3 rounds in a row properly. That's my biggest issue. I know that we're on 1 hour and 18 minutes. I apologize, but that was going to happen. So let's get through the rest of the graphics and then finish it up. Here we have Football Alliance for day 3, 92 points, 20 minus 20. Henning, Leon, Henry, and Martin. Well done, Martin. You probably forgot about this.
Yeah. No, I've got it saved in my picture gallery.
Oh, I'm sure. In your folder.
On my folder, yes.
Best of the par 3s. Look at me. And I can tell you, if you didn't know, I hit the pin on this day. And this was the one to win the trip, I think. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I hit
right, yeah.
8 iron, hit the flag, doof, and fell literally this far away. I couldn't believe it. I was like, if ever you were going to hit a hole in one, this was the bloody time.
That's the one. And that's the hole as well, eh?
Yeah, but alas. Louis Jensen gets himself a bar runner, and then our Cliff Drift and Coke goes to Morris, and then the Mhala Tours voucher goes to Granville, and then Jamie Sherry, there's his face with a tumbler. So he can pour that beer in his hand into that tumbler. The best of par 3s. Here's the best of par 3s. Fun again, -5 in the par 3s. If this was a par 3 tournament, he would be winning. Granville, -3. Unita, -2. Morris, -2. They all took part in the putt-off, including myself, which didn't help. I think I hit it right through the green. While we're at it, let's have a quick look. So this is all 3 days put together, and then we'll just quickly, it goes very quickly, but just so you can see what it was all about. So the guys gathered, once we pulled everyone in, to have a look. So thanks again to Morris. There's Unita. So this was day 1. As you can see, we're playing from this side and we have to go to the other side. And the slope was bigger than most people thought. No good. Not easy, guys.
Absolutely not.
This was Kevin. Absolutely hopeless. Bye, Kev. No good. But I think this one was the closest on the day. Got a bit of excitement going.
How close is that?
That would have changed his tour.
Not good enough, but we'll get there next
You were the
time.
closest out of the 5.
Tomorrow we'll get there.
Moving on to day 2. Here's Glenn Williams having a go. Wow. Oh, it would be nice if one of these went in, eh? Just a celebration.
Yes, absolutely.
Drinks on you. He left it halfway. Who's that? Dylan again?
Oh, Dylan.
Yes, Dylan. PJ was on the last day. We'll move on to day 3. On the other side. This was a very quick putt. I don't think anyone left it short. It just kept going and going and going. Here's Granville.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Here's PJ.
If you had golf shoes,
If
maybe.
Wow. He would have done us. We could have paid his dad back for the tour.
God.
We would have thought Frano would have got better by now. Sorry, Frano. And then Jonita. We had to reset her. She was going for the wrong hole because obviously the guys are not watching. They can't watch the guys putt before them. So that was it. Very cool. Hopefully we do it
Thank
again.
you. I'll do it.
Best of the par fours. Only problem is not enough time in the day. Everything's such a rush when it comes to that time of the day. Martin, best of the par fours. Well done. -6. Very good.
Yeah, just a little bit too late, but yeah, good par four. So I'll take this one. Peter Prinsloo, -4 with Stefan. Ivan had a nice round of -3 with Ricky and Vimpy. Hansi -2, Donnie again at -1, Fats and Grant and Jacobus again at -1 as well.
Best of the par fives. Does Donnie feature? He actually does not this time around. Where did you go? Carl Alroy, nice, -3. Cornel Kleinans, Maurice Van Heerden. Even with a 0-pointer, still managed to make 10. And then there is the rest of the boys. Now, eclectic points. What does this mean? If you take all 3 rounds, then you take, for a points point of view, and each hole from the 3 rounds, you take your best score of each hole. And this is what it comes out to. And once again, Ricky Pereira wins this. I think this is his second, or might even be his third in a row. 5.5. No, 5? 55.1 points he would have scored if this was his round all put together. Very nice. I'm sure he'll be very happy with that. Maybe he'll give somebody else.
There is a problem for him, eh?
Yeah. Hopefully, when his handicap comes down a bit, he'll give somebody else a chance.
Yeah,
but as you can see, Leon Oosthuizen 53.7, Jonita 52.5, Cobus Kruger 51.3. Any one of us, McKill 51.1. That would have been your best out of the lot. Oh, Martin there 49.3. Even myself 49. Then it's the gross, best gross. What do you think the score was?
Don't know, but definitely
Donnie.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yes.
65.9 was his combined best.
Okay.
Hold on, partner. You can average that this year, eh? Easy.
Fats was second with a 69. Then Henry 70. Yaku 70. Frikkie, you got 72. That's not too bad. Gerard de Bruto 71. So these are the guys who are the lowest handicappers, and that's what they would have shot as an eclectic. Now, when it comes to the winning house, this is all of it. So don't strain your eyes too much. But as you see, day one, Irish Rock House came in second because Bribe Rickies came in 28.6. So that, yes. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Bribe Rickies won day one of the house competition. But then Irish Rock came back and tied with the Masters guys, 29.7. And then day 3, 31.3 was the Masters again. But overall, the Irish Rock House took the victory with an average of 28.90. And luckily, we had Frikkie in our midst with Johnny, also there, myself, Henry, Ronnie, and Ryan. Well done, team. We'll do this again next year. Then it came down to Team Maz, Team Luki. Now, I promise you, we were sitting there and we had to work it out a few times because we were like, this can't be. I mean, come on, there's too many golfers, too many rounds, too many points. How can we end up in a tie? So day 3 went to Team Luki, 1,086, and we had one. So they beat us and they made a great comeback, but 1.2 little. So look at that. 3,083, a tie. I don't think that'll ever happen again. So don't count it. No, it can't happen again, surely. But because I am the reigning champion, I will take the trophy so that we have Team Maz, Team Frikkie for next year. Yeah,
Okay.
Cool.
Lekker.
So that is it, boys.
Can I mention something? If ever it's a tie again, can we maybe look at the most winners as an example? So in this case, Luki won day 1 and day 3. So that means that he won. So if we do that for this year, if we won day 1 and 3, for instance, it's Team Frikkie. I'm just anticipating a draw again. Yeah, I'm just trying to put the favors in my way, you know.
Yeah, but if we draw, I win again.
No, come on, man.
Won't be a draw.
No, it can't be. It can't be. Surely.
Can't be.
No, it's
I don't
impossible.
like draws.
That would have been 100,000 to 1.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
100,000.
crazy.
Yeah. Donovan Peacock is joining us this year. He played in the Frick Invitational. Very excited to join as a rookie. Yes. Look forward to having you there. And then Darren says, great show. Thank you for the memories. Hopefully we see you in 2026. Yeah, the year's going to flash by, everybody. And it's going to be 2026. We've got big announcements. Don't forget, Duckhook is built on progression. So if you can get into a major, you can get a free trip to the Classic. If you can win the Classic, you're going to get another trip. I'm not going to say anything yet because we'll launch it properly. But you don't want to miss it. Everybody, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's start with you, Michiel. Thanks for joining us. I know it was a bit of a while, but it's over. Yay.
Thanks, Maz, for the invite.
Pleasure. Martin?
Yeah, thanks for the invite, and looking forward to next year. Make it bigger and better.
Bigger and better. That's always the motto.
Yes,
Ricky, last words with you?
Yeah, thanks to everyone, all the sponsors, Mhala Tours, Windhoek that was there as well, Duckhook, Srixon, thank you so much for everything. Yeah, Obscura as well, yes, correct. Thank you so much for everyone. You guys made it worthwhile, and to all the guys that went there, if it's not for you guys, we wouldn't have been here. So yeah, thank you so much.
For sure. Let's see if we can get it over 76. Then we'll have to just deal with how we play, get everybody in before +4. Yes, because we want to chaos.
Yeah,
everybody,
absolutely.
enjoy your weekend. What's happening on Sunday?
Go Barbarians!
Oh yes, all three.
Yes. Barbarians. Michiel's playing for the Thursday league, right?
Yes, Modderfontein.
Awesome.
Nee, Sondag eers.
Shootout. You know, in the
Yeah,
shootout?
shootout.
No, probably not. Okay. Thanks, everybody. See you later. See you
Okay.
Sunday.
Cheers.